This is Lara Henares making your day with the third part of Farid Zakaria's article entitled U.S. Gun Control. And we continue to quote. The interest of the Swiss definitely is not that any crazy man with a criminal history should go out and be able to buy a gun at any spot. Dr. Martin Kilias, a professor of criminology at the University of St. Gallen, points out that many Swiss gun laws are much stricter than those in America. There are nowadays far more controls than there used to be in the past. Everyone who buys a gun must pass a background check. Automatic weapons are banned, and gun purchases must be registered with the government. The American NRA, the National Rifle Association, Kilias says, would not be very happy. Others will say it is a communist country, definitely. In the militia, soldiers can take home their weapons, but not their ammunition. After a soldier has completed his service, he must now reapply for the right to keep his gun. The truth is, many gun owners' attitudes in Switzerland are very different from the National Rifle Association of the United States. Ursula Lutz, the pistol-packing 70-year-old grandmother, loves to shoot, but she's not interested in leisure gun laws like in the United States, where people walk in the streets with their guns. Switzerland may look like a gun utopia, but it combines the availability of firearms with significant gun control. More about this after these messages. This is Lara Henares making your day with the third part of Zakaria's article entitled U.S. Gun Control. And we continue to quote. Next, we visit a country where politics about guns was very contentious, but liberals and conservatives there actually reached a political agreement on some far-reaching measures. John Fiedler, his wife Gay, and Walter Mikak can relate to the horrors of gun violence in America all too well. He just walked up and stood in front of people and just shot them in the heads. The Fiedlers and the Mikaks were forever changed by the worst mass shooting in Australia's history. On April 28, 1996, over 30 people were shot dead at a crowded tourist destination, a historic prison in Port Arthur, Tasmania. A 28-year-old Martin Bryant arrived at the site. He ate lunch, then walked into a cafe and pulled a semi-automatic rifle out of his bag. His first shots killed 3 of the Fiedler's best friends, Wally Bennett, Kevin Sharp, and Kevin's brother, Ray Sharp, who were gunned down right in front of them, outside of the cafe. Walter Mikak's ex-wife, Nanette, and their daughters, Alana and Madeline, had been having a picnic. Nanette flagged down a car so they could escape. But in that car was the gunman himself. Nanette pleaded for her family, but the killer shot her. And 3-year-old Madeline then chased down 6-year-old Alana and shot her near a tree where she was trying to hide. All in all, 35 people were killed before Bryant was captured by the police. The overwhelming feeling was, this is terrible. We have to do something about this. Prime Minister John Howard had been elected just weeks before the massacre. Other mass shootings in Australia had provoked outrage. But with so many victims from different parts of the country, the Port Arthur shooting shocked this small nation of 18 million people to its core. In politics, you use your political capital for a good cause, or you watch it waste away. And I felt that I had to use the authority of my office to change things. A dramatic reduction in the number of automatic and semi-automatic weapons. Howard proposed the toughest gun laws in Australia's history. He then banned semi-automatic rifles and shotguns and pump-action shotguns. Mandatory gun registration requiring a reason for buying a gun. And new rules for storing guns. If they passed, they would represent one of the most dramatic changes to a country's gun laws the world has ever seen. It wasn't going to be easy. Howard was a conservative, and many of his supporters were rural gun owners who were dead set against tighter gun laws. As he traveled the country to sell his plan, Howard met plenty of resistance. More tomorrow, my dear friends. This is Lara Henares, making your day, saying good day, God bless you. Thank you very much for being with us. Till next time, hasta la bye-bye.